So in his career, this guy was the king of the Cleveland Barons and the AHL. He was, upon his retirement, he was the all-time leader in AHL in goals, assists, points, and, of course, penalty minutes. Not scared to drop the gloves. Had a short career in the NHL, but was known mostly for his AHL numbers, and won several Calder Cups. Of course, we're going to talk about the very talented Fred Glover. Now, he was also the brother of Howie Glover, another talented NHL player. Born in Toronto, Ontario, January 5th, 1928. At age 21, after playing junior hockey in his native Toronto, where he had success with the Galt Red Wings as well, the OHA. He signed his first contract with the very talented Omaha Knights franchise, and then moved on to the Indianapolis Capitals. Now, in the 49th season, he had his first taste in the NHL with 2 playoff games. Now, in 1950, after leading the Capitals in rookie scoring his first season, he won his first of a record 5 Calder Cup championships, and he received again his first NHL recall. Now, he scored a career-high 48 goals in the AHL in 1951 with 84 points. Now, Glover also played 54 games with the Red Wings in 52, but he was not active during the playoffs as the Wings won the Stanley Cup. Now, Glover was traded to the Cleveland Barons in 53 and became the most celebrated player in team history besides Johnny Bower. In 15 seasons with Cleveland, he won 4 more Calder Cups and 3 league MVP titles. Now, his career high for the Barons was 107 points in 1960, and he retired in 68 again, leading in the major categories. Now, between 62 and 68, Glover served a dual role as both star player and head coach. He won his 64 championship while working in this capacity. He eventually took a job as an NHL bench boss in 68 as he joined the Oakland Seals. As a rookie coach, he was honored by the Sporting News as Coach of the Year, as he led his second-year expansion franchise to a 22-point improvement over the initial season, which is kind of 11, whole games. However, the team's performance diminished in each of the next 2 seasons, and he was fired just 3 games into the 1972 campaign. Just weeks later, he became the first coach to manage 2 teams in one season, as he joined the Kings and finished out their season after a franchise had fired coach Larry Regan. He returned to Seals in 72 as a mid-season replacement, coaching the team to a last-place finish before being fired during the next campaign. Now, awards and honors, again, the 52 Stanley Cup championship, even though he didn't play in the playoffs. 5-time Calder Cup winner, including the Capitals and the Barons 4 times. 2-time John B. Sullenberger Trophy winner, 57 and 60. 3-time Les Cunningham Award winner, 60, 62, and 64. He's number 9, has since been retired by the Cleveland Monsters for his career with the Barons, and he was part of the AHL's Hall of Fame inductee class of 2006. Now, in his campaigns with the Seals and the Kings, never had a winning season, ended up 114, 249, and 61 with 424 games coached, made the playoffs twice with the Seals, and again, the big campaign was in 69 where he lost in the quarterfinal after finishing second in the West. So that's the story of the great Fred Glover. If you like what we're doing here, give us a like, comment, or subscribe. Requests are always taken, and we're trying to keep to some of the AHL history because we did a recent podcast series on Johnny Bower, and it was kind of weird at the time where the AHL of the 1950s and 60s, including the WHL, was comparable to the WHA of the 1970s for coaching, players, talent, fan base, that 5 to 10,000 range. So a lot of history there in the AHL. Still one of my favorite leagues. I've covered it in the past, and seeing talent on the way up and the talent on their way down is a great mix, because every AHL game is always an exciting celebration of hockey. Thanks for listening. Bye.